Before you ask, no. This month's Road to Hockenheim is not going to be an April Fool's post. There are two reasons why. One, the date of filming is not April the 1st, and for another, I can't be bothered to elaborately come up with a thing that will string you along only to be filled at the end. So it's not going to be that. I will though disclose this. It's now the post for April, as you would have guessed by me refusing to do an April Fool's one. It really is getting to the stage where, you know, when there's still quite a way to go before a trip is happening. I mean, it's still April and there's still May and June to go before we get to July. So as such, there's 3 months in total still to go before I go to Germany, and as such Hockenheim. If you cast your mind back to one of the earlier Road to Hockenheim posts, I can't remember off the top of my head which one it was at the time of filming, but I mentioned how before it was modified in 2002 to be significantly shortened, Hockenheim's race for the German Grand Prix had only 45 laps to cover the distance, 190 miles give or take. It turns out that in the days when the Nürburgring Nordschleife hosted the German Grand Prix, with that circuit being close to 15 miles round, more like 14 miles, they only went past the pits 12 times. Think what it would have been like at some of the corners at the Nordschleife, like Flugplatz, or the most famous corner of all, Carousel. Imagine being out there and only seeing the cars 12 times. That's extraordinary to think about. So one byproduct then of Hockenheim these days being in and around 2.8 miles and seeing the cars 67 times in a race, that makes it significantly better value for money in that sense. Even if, unfortunately, it may have ruined the character of the Hockenheim circuit.